good.
Several minutes of commercial-free football starts now. Here are the Purple Mortgage Guys.
Hey, welcome to another episode, everybody. Purple Mortgage Guys. We got Goose and Tanner, and we're joined by the main man Griffin here tonight. Guess we'll call him a junior loan officer since we do home loans every day, guys. But Griffin really wanted to jump on and throw some predictions out there and thoughts so he can look back at them in 10 years when he's 18 and see if that guy had a career or not. So we're going to wing it, see how it goes. Like I said, we do home loans by trade. If you've not yet subscribed to our page, go ahead and hit that up. Leave some comments. We love to read them on air, and we'll see how Mr. Griffin does here tonight. So Goose, Tanner, I don't know if you got anything for Griffin before we get started.
Go with your gut, buddy.
Go with your gut. All right. Goose, what do you got for him?
He's the Viking expert that we've been dying to get on during draft season. So I'm glad we snuck it in before the draft started.
He is the youngest opinion out there that we've had. So Griffin, you were telling me earlier that you thought the Vikings, what do they need to focus on in the draft?
Their
Cornerbacks and a lot of defense is what you said, right?
Uh-huh.
They were talking like they lost Patrick Peterson, Cam Dantzler, Duke Shelley. Do you like any of those guys?
I like Duke Shelley.
You like Duke Shelley a lot? Lost Eric Kendricks, lost Adam Thielen. There's talks maybe they even could be trading Delvin Cook, maybe even to the Dolphins is what came up today. So I don't know, what do you think of that?
I don't like that.
You don't like that?
No, not really.
No? Okay. He is okay with Bijan Robinson. I showed him some highlights of Bijan. So we did a previous one on that. So he's on board with that.
Let's go.
But Griffin, the talk is all about the quarterbacks, right? There's all these young quarterbacks out there that I guess you would say are old, but they're young guys. We've got Will Levis, Anthony Richardson, Hendon Hooker, C.J. Stroud, and Bryce Young's probably going first overall, so he's probably not in play.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What do you like if they trade? Do they trade up? Do they stay put? Trade like what do you think they should do?
I think they should stay put.
Stay put.
Yeah.
Okay. If they do trade up, who's your favorite quarterback of that group?
If they trade up, probably like C.J. Stroud.
He likes C.J. Okay. And then if they stay put, who do you think is the quarterback that's most likely available there if they stay put?
Hendon Hooker.
Probably Hendon Hooker. Okay. Goose, Tanner, what do you think of that?
I think it's pretty good. I do like CJ Stroud. I think what he showed in the Georgia game is really impressive. And I would maybe like to see a little bit more of that throughout his career, but he's shown he can do it. And I do think with all these rumors about trading up, anyone is potentially in play if they go all the way up to 3. So I like the quarterback selection. Hendon Hooker still scares me a little bit, and I think I would agree at sticking and picking corner.
Tanner, Hendon Hooker at 23, Hendon Hooker, is that a little early for you, or are you okay with that?
It's pretty early for me personally, but I like Griff's analysis there. I think that's probably a lot smarter than 80% of the fan base that we have here in the country. So good work. I'm not crazy about trading up for a quarterback either. I just think that we would have to give up a crap ton of capital to move up and try to take a flyer on your guy when you already have a guy in place in Kirk Cousins. I realize that we have to start looking for a replacement for him here at some point, but I don't like the idea of salvaging your future potentially to try and find that replacement. So I am also good with staying put at 23 and taking the best player available or the top need or trading back and try to accumulate some picks and see if we can get some more capital to help us out in some other areas.
Now, Griffin, they also lost Adam Thielen. He was kind of a favorite of yours, right?
Yeah.
So if they decide to go with a wide receiver at 23, it's not a quarterback. Who's the guy? Who do you have circled? Who's your guy?
My favorite wide receiver?
Yeah, that you kind of like.
Zay Flowers.
Zay Flowers. He watched tape. He watched a lot of the top guys. He's a big Marvin Harrison Jr. fan for future years, but Zay Flowers is the guy he's got pegged there. And I think Goose is on board with that from what I remember.
I am.
Tanner, I think, would be okay with that.
That's my guy too, Griff.
And then Griff also thinks defense early and often. So if they go, you think they need to go with the cornerback?
Yeah.
And your guy there is who?
Cam Smith.
Cam Smith is who he likes there. So you guys are okay with that too, I assume?
Yep.
So I think Griffin wanted to get into a mock draft and have this to be able to reference down the road sometime.
Yeah.
So Goose, what do you think? We got time for that?
We've got time. I think I've got 3 rounds loaded up here. So that's going to be 2 picks, Griff.
You get a first round and a third round. We don't have a second round pick because we traded that away to get TJ Hawkinson. So
worth it.
Ready?
Away we go.
Ready for this? This is Griffin's first mock draft. So you're going to have to walk him through it there, Goose.
I will.
So these guys are all off the board. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, what do we got there, Goose?
All right.
Show them where some of those other guys went that we talked about. So we got CJ Stroud's long off the board.
CJ Stroud goes number 2.
Will Levis went number 4. Anthony Richardson went number 7.
Christian Gonzalez is a corner. We didn't talk about him specific, but the position group. Devin Witherspoon.
Bijan Robinson went to the Commanders. So
Jordan Addison, wide receiver. So I think you're gonna have some options that you might like here, Griff. Let's start at corner.
Ooh, your man,
that's our
Cam
biggest
Smith
need.
is there.
Cam is there. Maybe there's some players available that you didn't expect.
Deontay Banks.
Griff, do you
who-
feel like you
totally
see a
overall
player?
board there, Goose.
I was gonna say, do you see a player you like here? Or do you want to see another position?
I think I see a player I like here.
Okay.
You make the pick. The 23rd pick.
Cam Smith.
He is locked in on Cam Smith, you guys. So
there's something to say about having a plan going into the draft and sticking to it. Cam
he's going
Smith
to go
is
Cam.
the pick. All right. Now we
All
wait
right,
till
no
the third
second
round.
rounder. So we got to just wait to see what happens here. And then you want to go defense early and often, but let's see who we got.
All right. Top of the board is a safety, Jordan Battle from Alabama. Tight end, safety, running back.
What do you think?
Griff, is there a position that you want to see maybe?
Wide receiver or linebacker or safety? I don't know.
I don't love that board.
Tanner, you're an advisor to Griff. What are you speaking in his ear here? What position?
I think we entertained a trade back. But no, you got to go with your gut. There's a player there that's going to produce for us, and I know Griff will pick the right one.
Ooh, Tanner, is he on this screen right here?
Griff, do you think you want to stay defense, or do you want to take a flyer on maybe a wide receiver?
I'll try wide receiver.
He wants to go wide receiver. All right.
These are some. If you've seen any tape on these guys, I'll be impressed, Griff. I'll tell you some insider from your advisor is Tanner really likes this guy here. Maybe Tanner will give you some input on any of these.
Like him, or don't you trust Tanner?
I don't trust Tanner.
You don't trust Tanner.
I don't trust me neither.
What do you think? You want to go with that LSU wide receiver?
Yeah.
Or you want to go with Tyler Scott?
I'll probably go with the LSU.
The LSU, he's a Tiger. Griffin is an LSU Tiger. He wants to put JJ with another Tiger.
Yep.
Keep that LSU pipeline running.
All right. Well, there we have it.
There's our draft. Well, there's Griffin's draft.
All we really care is that Cam Smith hits, right?
Yeah.
You are putting all your chips in the middle for Cam Smith.
Yep.
What do you think? Is he going to be a player? He'll be good.
Yeah.
He'll be good. Okay.
We got the LSU Tigers catching the ball from Kirk.
So Griffin, if they trade up, you'll actually be awake to see the pick, but you say just stay put at 23.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you have it. Goose, Tanner, any more questions for Mr. Griffin here on his first attempt?
Well, Griff, we lost Adam Thielen but we kept one of our guys, Harrison Smith. Were you excited when you found out, or what were your thoughts?
Yeah, I was excited.
He likes Harry.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a friend named Harry, so needed to keep Harrison Smith around, right?
Griff, before we let you go, I have to tell you that your dad thinks we should pick a kicker in the second round. We were talking about, because he's not a big Greg Joseph fan. So I just wanted to get your thoughts on that. What do you think?
Do you like Greg Joseph, or do you think we need a different kicker?
I think we need a different kicker.
Do you think we should draft one or just sign a different one?
Sign a different one.
Sign a different one. Okay.
Runs in the family.
All right. Well, I guess the next time you guys see Griffin, last time he was on, we talked about the Super Bowl. The time before that was before the Cowboys game, and that did not go as planned. So we'll check in with Mr. Griff maybe when he starts third grade and see how things are going for the upcoming season. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hit subscribe. Let us know if you've got any comments, and we'll be back again with another episode before you know it.